We are currently experiencing a worldwide epidemic. We are witnessing the spread of the coronavirus. We are now talking about a pandemic on a global scale. In this situation, our everyday life is necessarily becoming more and more restricted, more and more cut off. Many people are worried in this situation. They are afraid. And especially children are affected by these fears. Fear, and we all know this, is a terrible guide. And we all know that fear makes people ill. Every form of stress, and fear is toxic stress, reduces the resistance of our immune system. And it is certainly right and important that we now try to reduce the chains of transmission of the virus, so that especially patients at risk of this deadly disease are not infected. But it is just as right and important in this situation to think about internal stabilization. Because if this virus penetrates the organism, then it will decisively depend on how strong the defensive forces, how strong the resilience of this person is in the processing of this intruder in the end. In this situation, it is therefore necessary to pay attention to inner hygiene in addition to external protective and hygienic measures. What can we do to finally strengthen our immune system and make it resilient? Of course, this includes many factors, including all the aspects that give us joy. Every human attention, and even if it is ultimately in the logic of this virus to select and fragment, to isolate, human solidarity is now necessary to win this battle internally. Every solidarity will make us stronger internally. And there are many ways in which I can stabilize myself psychosocially, what I can do for my mental health and thus ultimately boost my immune system. Dear listeners, in the next days and weeks we will present you a whole series of video clips in which we will show you methods of psychosocial strengthening and thus strengthening the immune system. We will try to provide you with tools to strengthen you and your children, to strengthen the immune system indirectly so that you will have a kind of a secondary prophylaxis besides these outside protective measures. Dear listeners, I wish you all the best. I wish you and your relatives to get well, and I hope that we can be a helpful support with this series from the emergency pedagogy.